In this video we're going to look at the overall crypto market, which currently is a sea of red, but I'm going to show you exactly why you shouldn't panic and why you should buy the dip on all of these major projects exactly here, because you're getting the opportunity to once again buy the lows from this major accumulation or redistribution zone. And yes, I'm going to say it again, this is just a major manipulation to get all of the weak hands out of the market, because I said it before, when Bitcoin was in this long sideways consolidation over 7 months, I told you that maximum pain is not going to be a major dump. And yes, I do believe that the price movement of Bitcoin is going to continue within the range of 90,000 US dollars all the way to 100,000 US dollars, leading into the inauguration of Donald Trump into the White House. But ultimately, guys, this is just another opportunity to buy the lows, because this is just a major manipulation. And in this video, I'm going to show you why this is just a major manipulation to get you out of the market and to get you extremely fearful. Because remember, this major manipulation is all just driven by FUD, fear, uncertainty and doubt from a lot of people that bought the top, and they're going to sell exactly here. But one of the major lessons I learned in the crypto market is that yes, major corporations and institutions or even countries that want to accumulate Bitcoin, what do they need? Yes, they need a huge amount of selling pressure, all this Bitcoin getting dumped onto the markets from all the weak hands to buy in these major volumes. This is just a major manipulation from all these institutions to accumulate Bitcoin, to get all of this selling pressure to buy Bitcoin exactly here. So don't be weak-handed and hold Bitcoin. And overall, guys, we could expect a major altcoin season. Yes, guys, if you want to be profitable during this bull market, you first of all need to know that it's not about timing the market, it's about time in the market, and that you should use these major accumulation phases not to panic out of the crypto market. If you bought the tops, no, accumulate in these major dumps, because buying low is exactly what you're going to need to be profitable during this next major bullish run towards the upside. And believe me, guys, this move towards the upside is once again going to catch a lot of people off guard. So if you want to be profitable, make sure to watch the video until the end, smash up the like button and subscribe, and let's go directly over to the first news, because yes, we can see the writing on the wall. Bitcoin ETF scooped up almost 3 times more Bitcoin than produced in December. The spot Bitcoin ETF in the United States amassed a whopping 51,500 Bitcoin in December, while only a fraction of the number was mined. The precise number was 14,000 coins have been produced by miners in December. So you can see the supply shock now already. So what do these major institutions, corporations, or even states, what do they need? Yes, a lot of selling pressure to buy huge amounts of Bitcoin. And talking about huge amounts of Bitcoin, Bitcoin ETF record nearly 1 billion inflows as Bitcoin rally passes the 102,000. According to data from Value, the 12 spot Bitcoin ETFs recorded inflows of 987 million on Monday, marking the second straight day of inflows over these 2 days. So we can see that major corporations like BlackRock, they have been accumulating in the previous 2 days, where everybody was extremely fearful and sold their Bitcoin exactly here, calling for lower numbers. But what is going to happen if all these major corporations, they're going to accumulate all of these Bitcoin? And yes, guys, we're going to look at the ETF inflows, which are going to be released tomorrow from today. And we are going to see that exactly within this zone, major corporations, countries, states, Michael Saylor, all of these high net worth individuals and major corporations, they have been accumulating exactly within this zone where you're turning fearful. So once again, guys, now's the time to really load up, and we're going to look at the altcoins. But first of all, let's find out what we could expect in the immediate short term for Bitcoin. We've looked at the Fibonacci levels all the way from the swing high, the previous all-time high of Bitcoin, all the way to the swing low exactly here, and we saw that the 61.8 perfectly lined up with this major resistance zone, previous resistance where the price movement of Bitcoin broke the $102 level, and saw this major pump all the way to the 108, which is the new all-time high for Bitcoin. And now we're seeing this consolidation and this reaccumulation phase, and the price movement broke the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level. So ultimately guys, we need to look at the Fibonacci retracement levels from the swing low all the way to the swing high, where the price movement got a rejection exactly here at 102,000 US dollars, and we saw this dump towards the downside. And yes guys, we can see that we broke the 61.8 retracement level from the swing low all the way to the swing high, and this gives us the indication that we could expect that the price movement is either going to close the daily candle back above the 13 moving average and also the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement level. So this would be a bullish indication that this has been the bottom and that Bitcoin is forming a low, a higher high, and even a higher low exactly here. So this would still be in a perfect bullish trend, and a breakout level at the 100,000 US dollars could bring us all the way to a new all-time high. But yes, we could also expect that the price movement of Bitcoin is going to see a retracement all the way back down to the 78.6 or the 88.6 level, which perfectly lines up with this upward sloping trend. So even if the price movement would come all the way back down in between the 78.6 and 88.6, round about the 93,000 US dollars, this would still be a bullish trend. But even if the price movement would come all the way back down to the range low to scare out a lot of investors, all the weak hands, yes guys, I do believe that this is going to be a fast move under the 90,000 US dollars and a fast recovery all the way back up into this major reaccumulation, accumulation or manipulation zone from major corporations. Because remember, if major corporations miss the boat, they bring the boat back, and all these retail investors, all these weak hands, they're going to give all these corporations their liquidity so that they can scoop up these huge amounts of Bitcoin. So yes guys, all you need to do is accumulate or sit on your hands during these major dumps. Because if we're going to look at the price movement of Solana, this looks still extremely bullish. Yes, we've looked at the daily chart and we saw this major symmetrical triangle on the daily chart. We saw this breakout exactly here. We traded this move towards the upside all the way to a new all-time high at $264. And now we're seeing this retracement. And once again, you got the opportunity to buy low. And if you missed the opportunity to buy at this major retest from the breakout, from the symmetrical triangle, you're once again going to get the opportunity at this retest at the 100 moving average, because ultimately guys, we're just about to see a major breakout. We're going to form this higher low and this breakout from this major reversal pattern, and believe me guys, this move towards the upside all the way to a new all-time high is going to be extremely fast, because I posted this in my free Telegram group. Yes guys, the biggest altcoin season in history starts now. BlackRock is accumulating 1.6 billion US dollar in altcoins exactly here, and the last time they accumulated altcoins was all the way here, where they invested 100 million into altcoins in January 2021, and this marked exactly the beginning of a major altcoin season. And yes guys, if you're going to fade this major entry on all of these altcoins like Solana, Stacks, Link, Injective, all of the coins that we've been talking about on this channel, you're going to miss out, because you either can buy all of these coins on the spot market, but if you want to maximize your profits during this bull market, you can open all of these trades on the futures market. And keep in mind guys, I'm sharing all of my trades. Yes, we're trying to catch the bottom on Solana exactly here, because on the daily chart we can see that Solana had this perfect retest of the 100 moving average, and I do believe we're going to see this reversal exactly here, form a higher low, and ultimately guys, see the continuation and the breakout of the biggest altcoin season. And yes, we also opened this trade on Bitcoin, because ultimately guys, I do believe that major corporations like BlackRock, they're going to accumulate just as they did the previous 2 days, because ultimately guys, I do believe we're going to break out from this major accumulation or manipulation zone, and that this move towards the upside is once again going to catch a lot of people off guard. Because if we're going to turn on the moon phases, which have been extremely accurate, because at the previous full moon we saw this bullish move all the way to the full moon and this major breakout towards the upside, and even the previous full moon before that we saw this bullish move all the way to the full moon and this major breakout afterwards. And once again, the full moon before, we also saw this bullish move all the way up and this major breakout from this major accumulation phase. Because yes, in 5 days we're going to see the next full moon, and I do believe that Bitcoin is going to see a major breakout towards the upside. And yes guys, I'm going to call the bottom on Bitcoin, and the worst case scenario I do believe is going to be the 78.6, and that we're going to see this fast move and this recovery all the way back to the 61.8. But remember, even if we're going to see this dump all the way to the range low, this wouldn't be the end of the world. This would just once again be the opportunity to accumulate all of these coins at a low level. Because remember, you want to buy low and sell high. You don't want to sell the tops and reaccumulate when the price movement comes well above this level. You're going to lose a lot of money. So all you need to do is ignore this major FUD, fear, uncertainty and doubt in the markets, and we're seeing that these trades are turning positive. And yes, I believe that we're going to see a turnaround exactly within this level. So if you want to be profitable during this next bull market, make sure to be subscribed to my free Telegram group, where you'll find all the information how to join my free Signal group. So if you want to find out which coins you need during this bull market, make sure to watch all of my previous videos and be for crypto, and we see each other in the next video.